Hey, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you are doing well. I don't know about you, but the day before Thanksgiving, it seems like the day's dragging on. Things are getting better. Everything's good. And happy pre-Thanksgiving, right? So today I want to talk about getting the team to decide on stuff, what to do next, letting go a little bit as a Scrum Master and Agile coach and come up with ways for the team to decide what is next on their journey. And since it's pre-Thanksgiving, I wanted to throw that out there. So I just don't want people to come off the cuff on what this would be because it can be difficult and complicated. So maybe you reflect over the Thanksgiving holiday and how that might look or what you might experiment with. So we're going to talk about that a little bit on how to get the teams to be more self-organizing and what may be coming up on the team's journey in the future. So this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a very practical and tactical way. So you can bring more value to your customer, not work crazy hours, or bring that value to customer and have a little fun along the way. And we haven't done a we team Wednesday in a while on the show, mostly because one of my teams I'm coaching, they have a sprint planning session that day, and I have to travel, and it's a long hour and a half, almost some depending on traffic, hour and a half plus drive to get there in the morning to make it in time. So maybe the show gets a little bit earlier. I just run out of things just to get out the door. So it's been a while, so I'm glad we're doing this. But I want to talk about when you coach teams, it's very important to get them into a self-organizing mode sooner, well, at some point in your coaching and the Scrum Master world that you do. And part of it is we as Scrum Masters get into this teaching mode or telling them what Scrum is or Kanban or whatever. And I want to propose taking some time this weekend to figure out what it might look like if the team started making some decisions on what they want to learn about next. So an easy one would be, if you're going to teach some things, give them some options. One team years ago, we did an a la carte option where we had all these different training programs that you can go into, and you can pick as a team, what did you want to work on? Do you want to work on estimating? Do you want to work on retrospective? Do you want to work on refinement session? You want like stories? So you come up with a whole a la carte method for them to pick what they would want to work on too. And that would be a great thing to help them try to decide what works best for them as far as training goes or where their next journey in Scrum Master goes. But then the other thing is, in this world, I saw a lot of posts on LinkedIn asking questions and some YouTube special things. People asking about is Agile on its way out for corporate America? Is it there? Is a Scrum Master? Do they need a Scrum Master? Should a Scrum Master be more technical? And so my question from a servant leader perspective, are you doing your team justice by doing everything for them or getting them there? Part of the journey as a Scrum Master is help the team become more self-organized, right? Help them decide what they want to do next, and even get to the point where it's always good to have a facilitator on these sessions. Get them to decide what do they want to self-organize next. Get them in the habit of making those decisions to achieve that. How can they be in charge of their own destiny? So I wanted to bring that up because it is the holiday. Maybe you get some free time. You're sitting there watching the parade, or you just ate a ton of turkey or whatever you have for a family outing, and you're just sitting there visualizing in your brain what your team might look like or what they might do to be, how you might offer this, because it is tricky too, because then there's the thing, well, if you're not doing it, then why do we need a Scrum Master? Well, that's part of the Scrum Master's job, is to help you learn these things to be self-serving. Because what if you get promoted and then you got two teams? Can you always be there? No. So this preps for your career as well as a team, and everyone will benefit from it. So take some time, look at what you're doing, from what's your journey and vision for your team. Figure out where you think are options that your team can then self-organize and decide what they want to do. Do some experiments that you can have. Maybe a little experiment here and there. And I mean, it's just not just the retro, like what do we want to do this sprint? But what do they want to learn? What do they want to do? Offer that in addition to them improving their process. Do they want to have some people work in the Scrum Master role for a while? What if you're out? Who would take that position? Maybe everyone on the team would do it. How they would envision, if I'm out on vacation for a week, how do they envision as a team doing the Scrum Master role? What are their thought process? How they might want to prepare for such a thing. So I wanted to share that with you today, just to get you thinking about it. It is on, Thanksgiving's coming up. I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. And during this time off, if you have some time off, visualize how you might make your team more self-organizing, how they may work with themselves, because corporate can make a decision every day, no matter who they are, but you kind of want the team to be able to operate, and you don't want to lose all the good work that you did, because if you're the only one pushing it, well, as soon as you go, it's all going to go away. So you want them to own the processes, the flow, the self-organization mechanism for the teams in the future. I mean, that's the ultimate goal of a servant leader anyhow. Plus, I said, if you end up doing Scrum Master or product owner for more than one team, you want them to be able to take on more of that role so you can handle two teams at a time, right? So anyway, I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget to sign up for our mailing list, and that'll get you free enrollment into our Slack channel. If you want to ask questions or debate on some things, let me know what you're experimenting on to help your team become more self-organizing. I would love to hear from everyone out there. So with that, have a great day. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see if we're going to be on tomorrow. Depends. Theoretically, we would be going to the Thanksgiving Day parade. Who knows? I don't know what my schedule is, and I don't know what my knee's going to do. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Take care, everyone. Happy scrumming. Enjoy your day. See ya.